Weaver. So, talagang medyo laban sila dito. At sa mga problema ko dito is Mineski na naman. Na-open na naman sa kanila yung Lina. So, ibig sabihin yan, Shadowfiend dito medyo mahirapan. I think the Slardar dito will be relegated to the 4th position support. Iikutan niyo itong Shadowfiend. If they get the Slytherin Crush in, I think yun na yung katapusan niya dito. Ay, naku po.
So, ano pala itong isang strength ng isang Shadowfiend sa meta ngayon? Anong strength ng isang Shadowfiend sa meta ngayon?
Kumbaga, perfect balance between physical and magical damage. So, you have the races, you have the Requiem of Souls, you have the minus armor na nalalabas pa. And, kumbaga, paramdam ko naman si Shadowfiend naman kasi isang hero talaga na hindi naman talaga hindi siya nawawala sa meta kasi sobrang balance niyang hero. Yung mobility niya lang talaga, yun yung pinaka-problema. Pero kasi ngayon na meron siyang talent na tumatimes 2 pa yung soul damage niya, necromastery damage niya. And I think yun yung isa mga pinakamagandang bagay dito for the Shadowfiend. Yung he has something going for him dun sa mga later stages nitong yung later parts ng larong ito.
I think WG.Unity with that in mind would have maybe wanted a Slardar in their roster pero na first pick siya ng Mineski. Last pick na ngayon ng WG.Unity. So possibly a final support here.
Ay, no.
Maybe a Rubik?
Pwede.
Since walang Earth Spirit ngayon.
Pwede.
Just for being able to possibly steal any skills of Mineski, preferably maybe yung ultimate ni Dazzle or at least the amplified damage of Slardar. Or Chen.
Uy!
Okay.
Hindi, alam ko na yung dito. Alam ko na yung plano nila dito. Sabi ng WG.Unity, nakasakay yung isang support natin, pasakayin din natin yung isang support natin. Para kapag medyo umahit tayo, may vehicle tayo mamaya dito palabas. Hindi, I mean, it's actually a good pick. Kumbaga, yung sustain coming out from the hand of God will be good. Yung pauwi skill niya dito, pwede niya din gamitin. Kumbaga, infest in sa axe. Tapos pauwiin niya, parang dalawa na sila. Basically, dalawa sila nakauwi nun. Tapos, at the same time, yung pressure kasi ng yung neutral creeps na with the rotations or with this kumbaga, kaya niya rotatean yung Dina dito na madali. Kumbaga, pwede siya pumasok na center doon or yung golems, yung mud golems. Pwede niya stanin yung Dina and that would be a good help dito for Shadowfiend. They can actually get the kill on the Lina kasi ang Lina naman dito, tatandaan mo, yung damage output niya napakataas. But that doesn't mean na yung health pool niya is mataas din. Pero ito, Mineski, Venomancer. Pretty good pick, I think. Anong tingin mo sa Venomancer dito?
I actually don't know kasi I haven't seen a Venomancer in a while. I mean, the only thing that I think he might be good at is possibly the Poison Nova, pero you know, I'm just gonna leave it to you na lang muna.
Hindi, kasi kumbaga, yung damage nila dito, basically, kumbaga, sobrang solid din. They get good DPS, kumbaga, may mga wards sila dito. So, it means yung defense dito, yung siege ng Mineski, nasa tamang balance. As well as yung AoE damage sila with the Poison Nova and the Venomous Gale. Kumbaga, mas-scatter yan kahit dun sa mga newts. So, ibig sabihin, hindi siya ganun hindi ganun nakakatakot ang isang Chen or yung pag-push nila, 5-man push nila. Kasi parang anong nangyayari kasi dyan, hindi na 5v5 yung nangyayari pag may Chen kayo. Meron ka laging mga Julalay na kasama
yung
na
mga
nakapag-stun utility and the extra oras pa galing dun. So, kumbaga, dun pa lang, kung straight up team fight na walang skills na suntukan lang, lalamang ang dito, lalamang ang WG.Unity dito. Pero hindi ganun ang Dota, mga kaibigan. At this is Game 2 of Mineski and WG.Unity for Manila Masters Saya Qualifiers lower bracket semi-finals. At kung sino man ang sino man ang manalo dito, dediretso papunta doon sa Geek Fam, mga kaibigan, kung saan ikakalaban nila yon sa lower bracket finals.
That's later at 9 p.m. So tonight din yan after nitong best of 3 na ito. And let's start off with a rundown of our players. This is Game 2, best of 3 series between Mineski and Warriors Gaming Unity. So here for the side of Mineski, we have Raging Potato on the Weaver, Mushu with the Lina, Ninja Boogie on the Dazzle, KYXY on the Venomancer, and 343, also known as Adam, will be on that Slardar.
At ito mga kaibigan, Afu as a disruptor, Ajit on that lifestealer, Nana as the Shadow Fiend, Kangaroo on that Axe, and X Nova as the Chen. Maganda. Maganda, Besi. Kasi ka lang. At ito na nga, uy, naku po, nakakatakot naman. Nagiinit pa ang mata. So, ito alam mo, immortal yan eh. Hindi yan basta-basta. Tingnan mo yung itsura ni WG Kangaroo dito. Yung picture niya pa, si Mirana pa. Diyos ko po. Talagang talagang napakaganda. Pero dito, kung isipin mo, yung aggression din na mapapakita ng WG.Unity, nakakatakot din naman talaga. Pero Mineski, yun yung medyo ako sa Mineski. Medyo nagulo ako sa Mineski. Parang hindi nila nilaro nila with the Venomancer pick. Parang naging sila, nag-adjust, bigla-bigla.
We'll see if that adjustment can actually be at least a good answer dito, and maybe not, how do you say this, maging detriment para sa Mineski para makakuha ng possible game 2 win. KYXY is actually gonna be spotting out Kangaroo here, who might go and block out this first wave. That's what he's gonna do, trying to connect the counter helix, pero hindi.
Pero ito, napakaganda rotation dito. Nagba-backdoor dito si Kangaroo. Alam niyang kayang-kaya niya labanan dito si KYXY. KYXY dito, kailangan niya ng onting levels. And I think KYXY will have a hard time dito. Ang kalaban niya dito is on tower. So, eto na nga. Pero he will still get the last hits. At medyo makaka siya dito kasi kailangan niya i-lure away from the tower yung niya eh. Pwede siyang pumili dito na na hindi niya kontrolin yan, lumasit-lasit na siya sa gilid. Pero ang ibig sabihin nun, mas mabilis makukuha yung tower nila dito. So, pick your poison na lang dito kay YXY kung anong trip mo gawin dyan.
So, what kind of itemization or maybe even support that Mineski can do? And that's going to be their answer. They're going to put Adam here into the bottom lane. Problem is, he is a slaughter melee hero. So, madali siya makakonectan ngayon ng counter helix. KYXY very low in HP, being chased down right now by WG.Unity, prompting the teleport to come out from Mineski. There's gonna be Ninja Boogie, but a little bit too late. So, first blood for WG.Unity. Mukhang lang siya. Breeze in the park. Nakapag-run by lang sila sa bot tier 1. Nakakulang sila agad ng first blood.
So, ito yung sinasabi natin. Nakita mo yung ginawa nila doon. Kino-control dito ng WG.Unity yung gubat ng kalaban, yung primary jungle dito for the side of Mineski. Kasi alam nila yung tri-lane is nandito sa may taas. Sabi sabihin, isang tao lang usually yun nandun. And that means Raging Potato dito, ang kasama niya lang mga kaibigan is yung Dazzle. So ibig sabihin yan, medyo si Raging Potato dito na ang makarelegate dito sa offlane. Ang maging offlaner dito si Raging Potato, tutulungan nila din si Kikiam sa baba. Poison Nova man, si Venomancer. Ano ba pinagsabi ko?
So, here in the mid lane, merong slight damage na ako ngayon si Mushi. Although, it hasn't really reflected na bumababa yung kanyang creep score. And if you actually can see it, tayo mo na nga, bumaba actually yung Dazzle, Ninja Boogie, just to provide support para kay KYXY. So, I think this is fine kasi nakita na natin ng before na si Raging Potato, he can actually play a solo Weaver na okay na hindi na mamamatay. I mean, kahit mamamatay siya, it really doesn't matter. As long as he can get his items plus maybe put some pressure into this lane and maybe disrupt kung ano man yung gusto mangyari ng WG.Unity sa other lanes nila.
So, mga kaibigan, easy lang kayo dyan. Take it easy. Alam nyo, ito lang yan eh. May mga bagay tayo na sabi na hindi natin kahit sa mga shota natin, tatandaan mo yan. May mga bagay tayo nasasabi
ilang beses ka na nagawa yan?
Na hindi mo minimin, pero nasasabi mo. Pero hindi talaga yun yung punto. Pero ito, Slitherin crush dito kay Apu, mga
Swarm as well. Look at the damage though onto Apu. Isang auto-attack na nandito at mamatay na siya. And
literal na pinatay ng kuto. Yun yung nangyari doon. Kinuto ka lang, namatay ka sa kuto.
Grabe, isang Slitherin crush lang. Tapos na
Ay, naku. Naku po. Maganda. Pero eto, sila Mushi dito, tamang chill lang si Mushi dito. Ang nangyayari kasi dito, hindi magagawa ng ng Mineski yung ginawa nilang aggression dito kay Nana since they put Raging Potato dito sa top lane. Ibig sabihin, kailangan nila mag-ingat masyado at especially na dalawang taong kalaban ni Raging Potato dito, naging offlane siya, medyo malayo-layo yung tatakasan niya. With the Disruptor, kayang-kaya siya i-glimpse back. Pag merong vision dito ang WG.Unity. So, kailangan mag-ingat ni Bimbo dito. Pero si Adam, medyo gumagawa siya ng rotation dito. And he
spotting out Raging Potato.
My thrift rewarded.
Well, just a little bit of damage, pero I don't think magugulo naman dito si Bimbo sa jungle. Adam, on the upper side of WG.Unity's jungle. At the same time, nakita mo yung position ngayon ni Nana. He's just hugging the bottom side of his middle lane para lang makatakas. Kasi alam niya na posibilidad na nandun sa top, nasa taas niya lang si Adam.
So ito maganda yung yung kalawan dito ng
Oh wait, that was actually caught right now pero no stun.
Ay hindi, wala, hindi naman stun.
Oh, but Nana though actually back into the jungle. Let's go back there. And that's gonna be a kill onto KYXY. Kala mo makakakuha sila. But Novo actually able to provide support or kill assistance dito kay Nana with just the help from the center creep. Now into the top lane, Raging Potato being engaged upon. Doesn't have the ultimate just yet, no time-lapse, but look at this. Adam gonna be located back. There's going to be the glimpse. Raging Potato very low in HP, but he gets the kill. That's gonna be perfect, and Adam doesn't have the damage to actually get the shutdown here onto Afo as he tries to run away. Slithering Crush. Here comes Mushi as well with the, I believe he does have a haste, so he'll be able to get that kill. And that's gonna be a 2-for-1 in favor of Mineski here. So they stabilize it with a 3-3 scoreline.
Pero ito, magandang magandang rotation dito for both teams. When the Chen is actually kumbaga nakokontrol niya yung gubat pero kumbaga in terms of rotations, paramdam ko Mineski naman talaga dito is lalamang pa rin Raging Potato is having a good time dito sa he's having actually but eto hindi ko maintindihan. Bakit pa nilalagay si Bimbo dito? If you would look at Bimbo's last hit and denies, medyo talagang sila dito. Talagang awit sila dito sa taas. Wala nasa 15-15 lang si Bimbo dito Pero mas mataas pa. Ang maganda, mas mataas pa yung net worth niya dito kay Lifestealer. So si Lifestealer din nagkakaroon ng onting problema na.
I think okay lang naman kay Bimbo yan. As long as nakokontrol nila yung pace ngayon ng early game. You can see na I think it's yung Slardar plus yung Lina ng Mineski ngayon actually have Tranquil Boots or Boots of Tranquility, the same as last game para lang makapag-roam around faster sila. Just to get the quicker initiate ngayon sa WG.Unity. This actually could be dangerous for Kangaroo. He's gonna try to run away. Does have his TP out. Walang stun pa yung first skill ni Dazzle, so nothing too ominous just yet.
So ito, medyo Raging Potato, pinafocus talaga nila si Ajit. Ajit dito, medyo nahihirapan yung buhay niya. Mas mataas yung last hits niya, pero kasi alam ko namatay na siya dito. Let's go for the KDAs direct. Patingin nga ako ng KDAs natin dyan. So nabigyan ng isang beses dito mga kaibigan si Ajit. So ito Apu. Tamang galawan lang. Ang hindi ko maintindihan dito for WG.Unity kung ba't ayaw pa nila kumuha ng investment sa isang sentry ward para kay Bimbo na makita nila. With the glimpse back, I think that will be a very good item dito for the side of WG.Unity. At pwede sila ditong pwede sila dito makakuha ng pick off. Pero ewan ko, sila naglalaro so baka may plano silang iba.
Pero mukhang may pinaplano nga sila. There's going to be the revelation. Catches off Ajit, pero perfect timing onto the Rage. Will actually try to re-engage here onto Raging Potato. Pero does activate Infest just to get that healed back up. And iniwanan na siya dun ni Disruptor. Raging Potato very low on HP here. Doesn't have his time-lapse just yet. So maybe it's gonna prompt him to go back into base. Or maybe, Mushi in the top lane who has an ultimate and has his full utility. Though at the same time, enough mana pa dito for Ajit to actually hit himself a possible Rage escape. Yan, tingnan natin ngayon kung makakataka siya dito. There's 3 people of Mineski na nag-aabang lang para makakuha ng kill off dito kay Ajit. No vision onto Mushi just yet, pero feel ko alam na ni Ajit na nandyan siya.
Pero yun, nakikita naman natin dito, Raging Potato. Easy ka lang. Huwag mong basahin yan. Pero ito na, nag-going LSA. Hindi ito mga Requiem of Souls.
Connection onto the Laguna Blade. But at the same time, look at the damage coming out. LSA second time, and finally they shut down Nana in that mid lane. So even prompting the Mushi to laugh there. So at least they shut down Nana. Medyo nakakatawa siya dun. His auto attacks actually put Mushi as well as Ninja Boogie in the red zone, but wala namang response to na ibang members ng WG.Unity. So medyo Gucci lang naman nila Mineski.
So ito nakikita naman natin dito, Mineski, medyo yung execution ng lina nila dito hindi ganun kaganda nung katulad ng first game, pero they are making it count naman. Nakakuha naman sila ng kills dito. Pero kasi I think in the late game, kumbaga sa skirmishes, paramdam ko with the static storm, medyo magkakaroon ng problema dito si magkakaroon ng problema dito yung Weaver. Kailangan nila bantayan yung Weaver dito kahit sa anong mangyayari. And at least yung Dazzle dito, hindi siya ganun ka hindi siya ganun kahirap hindi siya ganun
Kangaroo on the sidelines does have the dagger. Will be able to connect it, and the Culling Blade. Easy, quick succession of skill set for WG.Unity, resulting in a kill. Now into the top lane, KYXY does have some form of, I guess, presence. Although, look at the catch-off here by Nova into the top lane. Although spotted out by Mushi, doesn't have a lot of mana, has to back away as the Kangaroo actually there with the dagger, stopping the TP of Nova, and KYXY able to capitalize into that one. Mushi into the mid lane, doesn't have a lot of mana here, does connect the LSA, so that's just for a little bit of harassment. Although you can see na Raging Potato in a little bit of trouble when Kangaroo did actually have that engagement with the Blink Dagger.
Ay nako, natawa ako sa chat.
Bakit na ba nangyari?
Hindi. Parang may mga trolls kasi doon na inaano pa. Pero ayos lang yan. Alam nyo, nag-sorry kami. Pagkatapos nun, di namin alam kung ano pang gagawin namin para kumalma kayo, pero wala yun talaga. It is what it is, mga kaibigan. Hindi namin kailangan naman siya. Pero yun, medyo grabe si dito, illusion niya, medyo pumapalo ng center doon. Pero tamang init lang. And I think for the side of WG.Unity, they want to go for the push. They want to take the last tier 1 tower dito sa side ng Mineski. And I think nasa tama naman sila. If they will take down this tier 1 tower, kumbaga kasi kailangan nila kumuha ng objectives dito, kailangan nila hindi pagpahinga ng WG.Unity.
No kill threat yet here for Ajit. Doesn't even have his Armlet or Mordigion, so no core items yet for Ajit completed, so Invest Bomb might be out of the question for a couple of more minutes. Raging Potato does have his Ring of Aquila, so at least he does have that for himself. And Ladder Mushi is actually doing pretty good. Right again, a Smoke of Deceit. Oh, Kangaroo might actually engage, but that is Ninja Boogie, so he may be actually able to get away from that one. Into the bottom lane we go. Nana na naman ang nahanap dito ng Mineski. Couple more auto attacks and they get the kill. But at the same time, here comes Afu. Does have the glimpse to put back Mushi in his place. And ayun, wala kakatakas-takas. Static Storm activated as well with that silence. And Kangaroo, all he has to do is dunk himself that Culling Blade, but at the same time, hindi pa ganun kababang HP ni Mushi. He actually was able to get away from the W. And ayun, you can see that Raging Potato was able to pick off Disruptor in the silence as Kangaroo tried to chase down onto Mushi. And now Kangaroo himself is in danger of dying. Couple more auto attacks. Hahabulin pa ba ito ni Mushi? Or sorry, ni Raging Potato, and that's going to be a yes. Isa na lang, and double kill for Raging Potato. Time lapse out. And that's gonna be Mineski coming out on top as WG.Unity medyo nagmaasim sa bottom lane.
So yun mga kaibigan, medyo tamang tamang aggression lang coming out from Mineski. They're just getting their kills. At tingin ko, for Mineski, this is the time na aangat na nila yung lamang nila dito. I think they have the items. With Adam dito, with his amplify damage, pwede din sila kumuha ng Roshan dito. Pero I think they need a pick-off or two para ma-secure yung Roshan na yan.
Problema na lang dito ngayon sa WG.Unity is, do they really have the kill potential right now to even stop any form of objective control na gusto dito ngayon ng Mineski? I mean, top lane-wise, KYXY is in a great spot. Mag-spam lang siya dito ng kanyang wards and he's Gucci, but now WG.Unity can actually go for the Infest Bomb. Meron na silang core item, Armlet of Mordigion already done for the the lifestealer here, so maybe this could be it.
A golden thread.
They can actually spot out, I believe that is... Sino ba yung nasa jungle ngayon? Maybe just Raging Potato, but at the same time, I think he knows. He should be able to see here. Oh, he actually spots out the courier and he gets the kill. He'll be able to see Kangaroo right there, but he does have the time lapse to get away.
Pero Mushi dito will get the
there you go. There's the time lapse.
The time lapse. Grabe na may ginawa ni Bimbo doon kahit yung infest sayang niya. Pero eto na, mga kaibigan, ex-Nova dito.
Nana is way out of position.
Nahuli siya dito.
That was bad. Poison Nova activated here by Nova. He goes for the Requiem. Oh, never mind. It was actually just a TP. So he will be able to get away. Walang stun na magkoconnect doon. Adam was not able to follow up. Can I actually check kung meron ng ano dito si Adam? Blink Dagger. I'm just pretty curious. Not yet, not yet. Malapit na. Or actually no, half price.
Dire's top tower
1K
is under
pa.
attack.
Alam nyo, tama lang naman yan. Kasi unang-una, for Mineski dito, tingin ko, mas superior talaga yung team fight dito ng WG.Unity. Pero if you would look at Mineski, in terms of kiting or in terms of controlling their enemies, tingin ko nasa kanila ang alas dito. They can burst down one hero. I think the SF is probably going to be the target for the Lina. Pero kasi, ano kumbaga yung control yung pagdadala sa extended team fight netong laban na to, nasa side ng Mineski. Kayang-kaya nila i-kite yung way nila dito. Pero kasi for WG.Unity naman, they have the initiation. They need to get a 2-mana call, tapos infest, then hindi ko na lang alam, God knows, kung ano mangyayari sa Mineski dito. Ay, naku po.
9-6, although you have to give it, here's WG.Unity. Hindi pa rin nila matigil ang top net worth na meron ngayon si Nana, standing on top, or standing tall with 7,300 in his pocket. Sobrang bilis niya makapag-farm ngayon with the raise, as well as his other skill set. He does have the Dragon Lance plus the Power Thread, so he does have some lethality with his Shadow Fiend for now. Look at this Kangaroo as well as Afu in the bottom lane. Maybe looking for a pick right here. Trying to be a little bit mischievous, pero wala silang makakuha ngayon. Asa nga siya si Mushi? I'm looking for this guy to be the initiator, or at least the nuker that Mineski can use to, you know, finalize or at least start off the fights. LSA and Laguna Blade definitely a good choice here. But Agit, no, there's no stun.
Pero ito yung problema ko for Mineski talaga. Yung disable sila dito is limited to the Slytherin Crush and the LSA. So, yun ang pinaka, ano ko dito. Yung pinaka concern ko sa lineup nila. Pero for the side of WG.Unity, wala na rin naman silang gaanong disable dito. Medyo yung disable na dito nasa side ng mga centers na makukuha dito ni Chen. Pero kasi, I think, okay lang naman kasi unang-una, ano kumbaga, nasa kanila static storm, may pan-silence sila dito. Pero in terms of disables, paramdam ko pareho lang naman yung teams dito. If you take down that Chen agad, or the Centaurs, or the neutral creeps, paramdam ko dito magiging pantay yung laban. Pero nasa tama naman. Nana dito is up with his Shadow Blade. At medyo magiging maganda na. Medyo makakapwesto siya dito for his Requiem of Souls. At ngayon hindi pa alam na Mineski kung ano yung item niya. So medyo kailangan mag-ingat na Mineski dito kasi hindi lalabas yan hanggat hindi niya nagagamit yung first Requiem of Souls niya. Kasi once na na-realize sa Mineski dito na meron na siyang Shadow Blade, they will go for they will go for the swords or the dusts, the sentries. So hindi magiging issue.
So now, Sod activated by WG.Unity. Nana's going to be trying to roam around. Even picks himself up an invisibility rune. So this could be a pretty good catch here by WG.Unity. So they can actually maybe look for a pick-off right now. I think Nana spots out Adam right there on the sidelines. So it's going to be the scouting Nevermore, or Shadow Fiend rather. This could be huge. So on the sideline dito, nasa gilid lang sila, but you can see the positioning of WG.Unity right here on the side lang. Then they spot out the one, and yun. That's all said and done now for Ninja Boogie. KYXY very out of position here. Pag matama naman siya ng glimpse, nako po, ayun. Static Storm as well as the field. Wala siyang katakas-takas, and Nana gets himself a double kill as he gets the final blow with the raise.
Radiant structures are
So WG.Unity gets a slight opening.
Ay, naku mga kaibigan. Pero dito, WG.Unity, medyo nasa tama naman sila ngayon dito. They're just taking the towers. And eto na, yung laban ng Mineski dito, kailangan 5 sila eh. Pero for WG.Unity, their damage, lalong-lalo sa towers, is very good. With the Necromastery, the Shadow Blade, yung attack speed nila nandyan. Ajit dito with his Armlet of Mordigian. So hindi sila magkakaproblema sa damage dito. Plus the center pa and the neutral creeps na iba pang hawak dito ni Chen. Sobrang bilis sila mag-push dito. Ito yung nakakatakot sa isang Chen pick, mga kaibigan.
One tower advantage here for WG.Unity, but again, they spot out Raging Potato, who's way out of position right there. I mean, he did have at least the Sukuchi, pero I mean, what can you do when the Berserker's call, you know, taunts you into the kill zone? Kill radius na meron dito on WG.Unity.
Pero ito, nakikita nyo naman, nasa tama din naman tayo dito. WG Nana, just farming up. And he's gonna go for the BKB next. Tingnan natin yung team network graph direct. So, ayan, Mineski dito. Nasa side nila lahat. So, hindi na, ay hindi. Actually, yung XP na nasa side dito ng WG.Unity, I think because yun yung sa mga, engagements nila kanina nakakuha ng pick-off tapos nakakuha ng towers. So, talagang, malabo ang laro nito. Kumbaga malabong usapan in terms of kiting lang mga Mineski, pero in terms of just going for the team fight, yung kumbaga man fighting na lang dito, I think WG.Unity is the one who has the cojones to pull it off. Cojones mga kaibigan. Ay naku po. Pero ito nasa tama naman sila dito, and they're just, I think both teams dito are just waiting or just looking for a pick off. Pipilitin lang nila kumuha ng isang kill dito, then they will try to secure the Roshan, or they can actually go in. Pero hindi magiging option sa kanila yon kasi laging meron Chen na newts dyan na nakadominate, or yun nga, nakalimutan ko yung skill yung test of fate ata yun. Pero kasi parang
if they can spot out Nana, this could actually be huge. Adams right here goes in, connects with the swarm as well as the amplified damage. Sobrang dami ngayon ng minus armor kay Nana, and that's gonna be a fast pickup for Mineski. This could prompt for a possible Roshan right here, pero okay, slithering crush from Adam sa kawalan. Pero that actually pushed back WG.Unity. 40 seconds left onto the clock, and this could be the Roshan here for Mineski. Meron na ring Desolator si Raging Potato dito.
Pero ito na.
So that double strike will actually shred a lot.
Ito ang sinasabi natin, Bessie. Ganito kasi yun. Nakuha nila yung kill dito. Ibig sabihin, pupunta na sila dito sa Roshan.
Two-man stun.
Two-man stun.
Goes over the rage. At hindi, no, we didn't go over the rage. And right now, Static Storm is gonna be preventing Raging Potato to actually get away with the time lapse. He's gonna reconnect
at the damage coming from Ajit. At ayun na mga kaibigan, the Poison Nova is pop. Unti-unti na sila nagtatakbuhan. Axe dito.
Beautiful slithering crush there. Para lang makapag-setup dito kay Kangaroo. Although at the same time, you have to give it kay Raging Potato. Very calm and collected. And maybe a misplay there from Ajit. I-deactivate niya yung yung armlet Tapos parang bumagsak sobrang HP niya. I think he was trying to he was trying to micro it, reactivate it, pero kinulong siya sa oras or medyo nabagalan siya sa pag-activate ulit.
Ay, naku po. Pero eto na Mineski with the rotations and nakuha nila Roshan, so that means they will try to take the objectives ngayon. Hindi nila ipipilit to na Well, ngayon lang nakakita ng Lina na nag-tranquil boots muna, pero I think yung movement speed dito yung habol talaga ni ni Mushi. Kumbaga, if he can position himself well sa mga clashes, pwede sila magbato na ng Dragon Slave, pwede niya spam yan. Then yung mahabang range ng isang Lina, pwede talaga niyang gamitin, sulitin. At tingin ko, ito yung mga bagay talaga na kailangan nila i-take advantage kung gusto nila manalo sa game na to. Tatandaan natin na mga Mineski dito ng 3 kills, pero that doesn't mean na sa kanila na talaga tong game na to. Yun lang talaga.
Pero with their pick-off potential and catching off Nana of, caught unawares, this could be a good indicator na merong way para makapasok kayo na Mineski. At the same time, that's also true then for WG.Unity. The Infest Bomb is very scary ngayon. I mean, they can actually put it on almost anyone. maybe even the axe or Nana to some degree. Baka malay nyo gustong mag-go aggressive ngayon ni Nana. Never know.
So, ito tama lang naman eh. Kasi
natanda ko before Dota 1 days nung nag-try pa ako mag-Shadow Fiend. Pag nafa-frost pala si Shadow Fiend, lumalabas yung isa niya pang anyo.
Yung parang Shadow Fiend na ewan ko anong form yun.
Pag sinilawan mo ng ilaw ata, parang ganun yung effect niya. Pag tinanggal mo yung shadow niya, basically yun yung itsura niya. Kasi, kung naglalaro kayo siguro ng Hearthstone, I think he looks like Ragnaros, parang ganun.
Oo, tama. Nakalimutan ko na eh. Kumbaga, tagal na kasi din ng Warcraft 3, so hindi rin naman ako nakapaglaro na masyado. At the same time, basa-basa lore lang tayo, hindi naman tayo talaga naglaro. Kasi
saka, hindi ko na alam kasi I don't know kung ano yung specification na parang uri ni Shadow Fiend dito, pero sa Dota 1 pag spam left click ka sa kanya, he says that he's a Dreadlord kahit man hindi siya mukhang Dreadlord. Yung Dreadlord si Balanar, diba? Pero sabi din niya na siya din is also a Dreadlord.
Ay naku po mga kaibigan, pero eto Mineski almost 4,000 gold lead. Mineski dito nasa kanila XP lead, so they have the ages. Tingnan natin dito kung lalaban ng WG.Unity. At
Shadow Blade for Mushi. So just a counter on the counter, or on that item rather. Raging Potato is gonna be scouting a little bit here. He's feeling quite ballsy. Meron naman siyang Aegis of Immortal plus the time lapse, and he does have, of course, meron na rin siya palang Diffusal Blade, Dragonlance and Desolator. So he's in a pretty good spot to actually deal damage from behind. Ay, nako po, si Nana na naman mahuli dito.
Nana, mga kaibigan, nahuli. Pero ito, the dust. Oh my goodness. At ito na, the Infest Bomb on that Slardar. Calling Blade dito. And XY with the Poison Nova.
Masyado ni KYXY. But look at this Raging Potato from the sidelines. Time-lapse. LSA does not connect. BKB activated by Nana as well. And ngayon, finorce out nila si Mushi to actually use his ultimate on a lesser desired hero. Shallow Grave. Look at that from
At ito ang problema nila. Kapag wala ng paraan dito si Ajit, pag wala ng paraan si Ajit dito or wala ng kampi si Ajit para mag-setup para sa kanya, ito ang mangyayari. Makakait lang siya ni Raging Potato, mamamicro lang siya ni Raging Potato, gagamitin lang ni Raging Potato yung rage advantage niya. At ayun na nga mga kaibigan, kitang-kita niyo naman kung paano sila gumagalaw.
Even though with the BKB plus possible use of the Requiem, all Mineski has to do is back off and bait out some of the skills. I mean, yeah, they do get the catch onto Adam, but he's not the core right now of Mineski. I mean, all he has to do is Slithering Crush and maybe amplify a few people, tas okay na yun. And Mineski right now are looking pretty good. Look at the damage here from Raging Potato. Is gonna bait out a Fortify as well. I don't think, di siya ito makahabol dito.
Pero mahuli pa siya. And he has the ages, so wala namang problema.
Right, not too bad. Akala ko naman medyo
He has the ages, so at least the pop na yun, and that means dito titigil yung aggression ng Mineski, pero they can still go for it. Pero kasi hindi na sure yung aggression nila ngayon, medyo risky na without.
There still is an open bot here too, so yun ang pwede nila makuha ngayon ng next objective para hindi man sila magkaroon ng lag sa gusto nilang gawin sa mapa na ito. Or if they want to go aggressive, they're feeling pretty confident na kahit man walang Aegis of Immortal si Raging Potato, makipaglaban lang sila, they can just march on the top lane na lang.
So ayun mga kaibigan, alam nyo, tatandaan nyo na ito lang naman yun. Nasa tama tayo. Hindi ko nasasabihin. I think it was enough kung ano man nasabi namin. Mali din yun, pero tingin ko wala kumbaga parang pinipilit nyo na lang talaga ibuksan. Pero alam naman yun. Alam naman ni parang Azuray na mali. So,
we'll get what we deserve.
We'll get what we deserve.
Yun
sabi
na lang.
nga ni Azuray doon. So, ito na nga. Naku po, busy. Pero dito Ninja Boogie with the rotations and Observer Ward dito ang daladala niya. I think the mechanism dito will be up for that Dazzle. And I think yung sustain game na Mineski dito is mas lalakas pa with that item. Raging Potato dito going for the shrine. Wala naman siya kabawas-bawas. Nag-trick lang siguro siya doon. But he will still try to get those neutral sa baba. At eto medyo nag-rotate dito mga kaibigan ng WG.Unity.
And I guess from yung isang sasabi mo rin, alam mo yung kasabihan na to err is human, to forgive is divine.
Easy ka lang. Easy ka lang. Huwag kang sagot kita, Bessie.
Alam ko.
Sagot kita.
Nasa tayo ni...
Sagot kita, tatandaan mo.
Ikaw ba Jack Matu?
Hindi, kasi kumbaga...
Sige, yan natin. It's fine, man.
It's fine, man. Pero ito, uy! Is it fine? Is it fine for Weaver? What are you doing, Weaver? At eto na mga kaibigan. Uy!
Shallow grave.
Nakapag-timelapse siya!
Yeah.
My goodness gracious, mga kaibigan. Nakapag-BKB siya bago yun, no? Uy!
Not too good.
Alam dito with the 3-man Slytherin Crush. LSA on 2. At eto na, unti-unti na nagtutumbahan dito para mga bowling pin, mga kaibigan ng WG.Unity. Nag-infest. Saan nag-infest doon? Hindi, pinauwi.
So at the same time na nakita natin ng WG.Unity prompting for a team fight. They thought that they could get Raging Potato, but the risk was too great. And I guess at the same time, the survivability of Raging Potato is just too much. He has a time lapse. He has the shallow grave. And wait, did he have a BKB? I didn't know. Can we actually check the items of Raging Potato? Wala ata.
Lodi. Idol daw, sabi dito.
But yeah, at the same time, may delay ba ang Static Storm? Like, pagkalapag mo siya, may parang at least like 1 second delay na you can actually cast a skill inside of it? Or sobrang bilis lang talaga ng pag-cast ni Raging Potato?
So, eto na the rotations coming in. The grave. They have the axe. Walang problema sa kanila yan. Naku po.
But at the same time, the barracks almost getting taken down. So, nag-wipe ng pawis ngayon ang WG.Unity as munti ka na nilang mawala ang barracks nila sa top lane. At the same time, 50 seconds para makabalik si Raging Potato. Not too long. And I think Roshan's about to respond na rin. So that's something that, Mineski can just wait for right now that they have somewhat of a good control in this game.
Pero naniniwala ako sa chat.
Oo.
Sa chat, damay-damay na to. Ewan ko, ako pinupuntikin nila lahat. Wala kang pag-asa kay Amira. Pangit ugali mo. No! Easy lang kayo. Take it easy, boys. Take it easy.
Okay lang yan, pal. Ano ka ba? There are many fish in the sea.
Paano pag kayo yung isda na gusto mo?
Pare,
tandaan mo.
Huwag ka ng choosy.
Tatandaan mo. Hoy, pero mamaya natin tandaan at ito kangaroo nagkamali ng tawag doon, tinawag niya yung ding-ding, mga kaibigan.
Huwag kang choosy. WG.Unity pag minakita sila, papasukan lang nila eh. Ang ano kasi sa'yo, tinuturo na sa atin ng magulo natin, nang bata pa lang tayo, pag kumakain tayo ng ulam, huwag kang choosy sa kinakain mo. Diba? Kaya parang ano lang yan. Kung nagtatanong ka kung anong gusto mong isda, pare, huwag kang choosy.
Yun lang. Hindi, ito kasi yun.
Bakit? Ano ba?
Ito kasi yun.
May special na...
Tatandaan mo sa finding... Ito
Finding Nemo.
Ako na lang magsasalita.
Sige, go lang.
Ako na lang Mag-reference ako na lang magsasalita. Easy ka lang dyan.
Sige.
Sa Finding Nemo, maraming clownfish. Pero si Nemo lang yung hinahanap nila. Ibig sabihin, kahit madaming isda sa tubig, may isa kang isdang hinahanap. Yun lang yun, Bessie. Hindi mo kailangan pahirapan ng sarili mo. Tatandaan mo may 7 billion na tao sa planeta.
Kasi, ito mo na yan, pare. Si Nemo, gusto niya mahanap siya ng tatay niya. Di ba? Tanong ba, gusto ba ni Amira na mahanap mo siya?
Mga kaibigan, hindi na ako kasama dun sa apology. It's not my fault anymore. Hindi na ako tigasalo. Easy lang kayo. Siya na lang. Hindi, joke lang. Partner tayo. Holding hands tayo. Hindi. Hawak tayo. Hindi. Sagot pa rin kita. Pero alam niyo na kung sino. Ikaw tinitira mo ako bahala ka dyan. When push comes to shove, ako lang ang meron ka. Tatandaan mo.
Parang nanay kita. Yun ang Siyempre, shoutouts to parents. Yun ang yun ang palagi yung sinasabi sa akin. Kaya close kami ng nanay ko.
Close kayo ng nanay mo. Pero ito...
Pero ngayon, close ba ang laban na to sa WG-Unity?
Close ang laban na to kasi isang engagement na maganda yung WG-Unity. Tingin ko si Kangaroo kailangan mag-step up dito. Magaganda yung mga nagiging call niya pero yung mga slithering crush ni Adam or yung mga counter engagements ni Adam mas nagiging effective. So, eto nangyayari. Ay, naku po.
Roshan being start up here by Mineski. Alam na to ng WG-Unity. This is prime engaged country. Kung nakapasok ngayon si Kangaroo, Infest Bomb Dagger in. This could be
Tabi,
this could be huge.
Inekis Besi.
Hangsek.
Inesi kasi Hangsek daw. Naghahang lang sila. Hindi pala Kale yan. Ang Kale alam ko DC. Kale.
Talaga?
Oh, yun yung iniinom natin nung nasa kan. Pero dito, they want to go for this. At eto na, the Infest Bomb on Reggie Potato. He uses the BKB. Na-snatch mga kaibigan. Quiapo Gaming. At eto na, mga besi. Nagkakaroon ng sutukan dito kay YXY with the Poisonova. Nasa likod si Mushi dito. Afu, lumalapit siya ng unti-unti. Chen with the hand of God. Oh my
goodness. Can't do too much. Nako po, may LSA pa dito siya ngayon. And he will be able to finalize the kill onto that one. Kangaroo trying to run away, but I think Mushi... Actually, I don't know how he died there. Maybe the swarm? But then at the same time, that was a 4-for-1 trade. Even though Ajit gets the Aegis of Immortal, his teammates have fallen all around him. Do they have the buybacks? Can we actually check, Boss Derek, yung buyback kung meron? 4-5 damage on the Poisonova. Nakapaglabas si KYXY dito. So, Gucci for him. Now, Mineski knocking on middle's door, mid-tier 3, and in same time, top lane-wise, ito naman.
Oy, naku po, pero pinag-iikutan, pinagpapalo at pinagsasampal mga kaibigan. Pero Raging Potato, I don't care. I will go for your rocks. I want your rocks. I don't want you. At eto na, there are many fishes in the sea, but I want the rocks. Oh my goodness. At eto na
si Ajit though.
Si Ajit, medyo lumalaban. Nalalaban si Ajit dito. Ang problema, mga kaibigan, na sinabi ko nga, ang gumugusto, nabibigyan. Yun ang sinasabi natin dito.
Binigyan nga nila si Mushi, but then at the same time, I think level 10 talent plus the Bloodstone just made it so quick for that respawn timer sa ating Lina. So it really doesn't matter na nakuha nila yung kill kay Mushi. And at the same time, they lost, I think, 2 melee barracks, 1 top, 1 mid. So that was definitely a win for Mineski.
Ay, naku po mga kaibigan. Pero, alam mo,
ano yan?
Ano yan? Si Alo, picture ni Alo.
Ahit.
Kamukha ni Alo.
Nakatingin mo sa chat kayo.
Ano sabi niya? Ahit. Easy ka lang. Ahit times 3. Ahit.
Pasensya na, Butters.
Pasensya na. Easy ka lang.
Friends pa rin tayo.
Alam mo...
We will still be friends forever, no?
We will still be friends forever. Pero dinarag mo ko kanina. So, bahala ka na sa buhay mo.
Nakahanap ako ng loophole sa sinabi mo eh.
Ay, naku po, Azukay. Tigil-tigilan mo ako, ha. Eto na lang, Azukay. Pag-usapan natin.
Oo.
Sinana kasi dito, tingnan mo yung item nyo. Ganda din ng stats niya. Pero kasi, kumbaga, at this stage of the game, kailangan nyo ng extra items pa. The butterfly would be good. Yung hurricane, kahit lagyan nyo ng hurricane pike tong, gawin yung hurricane pike tong dragon lance niya, I think that won't be, bad eh.
I guess, ang pinaka-problema na nakikita sa WG-Unity is, wala silang, parang ba sabihin to, 5-man setter. Kasi parang naisip ko ngayon, yes, may items na nga ngayon si Nana, but then at the same time, he really can't fully utilize his itemization. So kahit man makabana siya ng ilang auto attacks lang yun. Hindi siya nakaka-todo hataw sa buong laban. So this axe could be good. The Infest Bomb is nice, but at the same time, kinukulang sila kasi may Poisonova na nakakaslow sa lahat ng members of WG.Unity. Kung habol sila, that's like a ton of DPS. And at the same time, ang palagi nila finofocus dito ngayon ay si Raging Potato, who does have the BKB, which is very scary as well. So, and then if all goes not in the way of Mineski, meron naman silang time-lapse and of course, the disengage potential. They have LSA, they have maybe even Adam suiciding just with Slithering Crush, but you never know.
So ito, nakikita naman natin, the sword, mahuli ata nila dito. Oy, nahuli mga kaibigan ng Dazzle. Opia, mani popcorn at ito na si Adam. Siya na ang susundin nila dito. The Ghost Scepter is there. Will they actually get the kill? Nana dito trying to go for Adam. Adam with the Slithering Crush. My goodness gracious, great ball. So para mga kaibigan, Ajit dito. Hinahanap niya si Weaver. Weaver, able to down the damage! Oh my goodness.
Bushi still as well.
At eto
LSA
na,
connecting.
Poison Nova mga kaibigan, Nova Bilya. At eto na, mag-aabunan na sila dito. X-Nova ang primary target nila dito. Speedy Gonzales mga kaibigan. SG.
So much Sukuchi.
Wala.
Triple kill. Even looking for a fourth and maybe a fifth. Nahanap nila ngayon. There's going to be the Infest Bomb. Pero I think Raging Potato is going to be able to clarify this out. Wait, hold that thought. Kangaroo very low. Raging Potato does have the time lapse. Nako po! Ayun! Exit out. But will he actually chase onto Ajit? That's the question. That's gonna be a no. The 4 for 4. Still, kahit man nakakuha ng sobrang daming or sobrang great initiator ng WG.Unity, wala pa rin napala sila. I mean, they got the kills, but then Mineski were able to come back with Mushi and Raging Potato just dealing the damage in the backline.
So ito, nakikita naman natin dito. Shukuchi movement speed niya dito plus 200. So ibig sabihin, Speedy Gonzales na siya dito. At ito na mga kaibigan, Nana going in sa harapan. Ajit dito, they will try to get the Disruptor ulti dito sa Weaver. Pero makakatakas din siya. At ito, Nana
with does have the BKB.
Uy!
Pero wala pa ring epekto yun ngayon. Look at Raging Potato just raging on.
Called, mga kaibigan.
That's gonna be it. And ang kalaban mamaya ng Geek Fam, 9 PM is going to be Mineski. Binalik na rin nila ang kanilang dating logo. Mas makintab ngayon. And they are the winners for this best of 3 in the lower bracket semi-finals. Papalagan ng Geek Fam in the finals is gonna be them. And good momentum here for Mineski. 2-0 against WG.Unity.
So, ayun mga kaibigan, nakita naman natin dito, convincing, actually a convincing win dito for Mineski. They take down WG.Unity dito kasi nung isang araw na 0-2 sila pareho nung WG Youth at WG.Unity. So, medyo bumawi sila dito, redeeming themselves. Kasi tatandaan mo, ang Mineski pag natatalo, lahat ng fanboy sila nagagalit sa kanila. Pero kapag nananalo sila, lahat ng fanboy sila tututuwa sa kanila. Hindi natin sinasabi na na galit tayo din sa mga nagagalit. Baka kasi mamaya ako naman yung tirahin dito. Pero kasi pero kumbaga ang ganda na pinakita ng Mineski dito. Kumbaga yung inclusion ni Adam, nawala si AU. I think AU is nawala si AU bigla. Hindi natin alam kung bakit. May sakit lang ba siya? Kung ano man nangyari sa kanya. Pero with the inclusion, yung stand-in nila si 3-4-3 dito na sobrang effective niya, sobrang ganda niya gumawa ng places sa position for support. So, kumbaga siya yung nag-set ng tempo for Mineski dito and kumbaga, nag-set din ng tempo ng sarili nila yung WG.Unity. Pero kasi, mas naging lamang talaga in terms of kiting etong side ng Mineski and yung mga engagements niya was so on point. So, props to 3-4-3 nung game na yun.
So, with that naman, WG.Unity, they had a really valiant effort pero Raging Potato, I think, on Weaver is just too much. Mushi as well proved himself to be a really good talaga Lina. I mean, able to shift his build or his playstyle depending on what Mineski needs. And that's just what happened. I mean, yeah, nahuli nga si 3-4-3, si Ninja Boogie, but they were just, supports. Pag nahuli sila, they're not the core of Mineski. And I guess sa almost last clash sa mid lane, nung nakita na nila, nakakuha sila ng pickouts, inisip ng WG.Unity, kaya natin to. But then at the same time, nahuli dun si Nana. Before na makakapag-activate siya ng BKB niya, natamaan siya ng LSA. So that was enough lockdown para ma-focus fire siya ni Mushi and Raging Potato. I think that was about it. I mean, yeah, meron namang impact din, of course, si Ajit. But then at the same time, he's not range. He has to get, in melee range para lang makakagat. Pero wala eh.
So doon din mga kaibigan kasi sa late stages of the game na kung napansin nyo yung clashes kasi doon, ang nangyari kasi is isang mabilis, may mapipick off na mabilis, pero after that, maging extended yung team fight. Sobrang tagal yung team fight. And I think yun yung mga lugar or yun yung mga situations na sobrang ganda na isang Weaver. Kasi kapag extended yung team fight, kumbaga lahat kayo nag-aantay doon or pumabanat kayo sa isang hero. You can actually go for the flank or go for the back, go for the rear, then ewan ko, si Chen lagi namamatay, si Disruptor biglang natutuhit. So, kumbaga, in a way, ang ganda din ng pinakita talaga ni Raging Potato doon. Pero para sa akin talaga, pinaka nag-set ng tempo at pinaka lumaban for Mineski doon para ma-set nila yung game na yon, makuha nila yung game na yon was 3 for 3.
Yeah.
So yung mga kaibigan, hindi na kailangan explain. Napanood yun din naman. And yun lang yung mga insights namin sa game na yon. I am Butters at kasama ko ngayon si
Asarai.
So ayan, from Mineski TV. At magbabalik kami mamaya for anong game yon direct pwede makita Mineski versus Geek Fam if I'm not mistaken.
Lower bracket finals ata.
Lower bracket finals, another BO3. So ayun mga kaibigan, magbabalik kami mamaya-maya para ihatid sa inyo yon. At ayun mga besi, tsak!